Today's match is brought to you in association with Falkirk Rugby Club and Cambuslang Rugby Club.
This afternoon we're at Sunnyside, home of Falkirk Rugby Club, for the Scottish Hydroelectric National League Division 1 clash between Falkirk and Cambuslang. Falkirk leading the table, Cambuslang after a terrible start to the season coming into a bit of form. And interestingly this afternoon, the person in charge, Brianne Freeman from the Ontario Referees Society. Early on, Falkirk piling on the pressure, and only 4 minutes gone, and Cambuslang having to defend pretty desperately. Kev McKenzie flipping that one out. Stuart McAllister sensing a wee gap. Two defenders needed to pull him down. McKenzie in there again playing scrum half. Skipper Bob Wiley taking the ball back in field, giving the forwards a target. Scrum half, Andrew Cameron waiting there. Ball comes back, whipped out along the line, and winger Graham Ronnie picking up the perfect angle to go over for the opening try. Only 4 minutes gone, and Bob Wiley banged over the conversion, 7-0 to Falkirk. Six minutes later, Cambuslang putting a bit of an attack together. David Patterson, the man setting it up. Kenny Whitelaw in there. Finally the ball working back on the Cambuslang side. A steal by Falkirk, but an illegal steal. Brianne Freeman, no problem for Duncan Weir, slotted that one over. 7-3 after 13 minutes. Clearance kick from Cambuslang, not quite going where it was intended. Mike Parsons, oh dear. David Bolton won't enjoy watching that one again as he's skinned by Parsons on the outside for the wing to go in at the corner. "25 minutes gone and Falkirk keeping up the pressure. Roddy Denham there working the ball out to the big lock, Cole Ronald, and fending off his opposite number, Kenny Whitelaw, and in for try number 3. Bob Wiley, no problem with the conversion. 19 points to 3 to Falkirk. Cambuslang by no means out of it at this stage. Kept giving the ball a bit of air. David Donga, pass out there. Finally getting to Gary Scott, but well hauled down by Roddy Denham. And that took the game into the break. Falkirk 19, Cambuslang 3.
Today's match is brought to you in association with Falkirk Rugby Club and Cambuslang Rugby Club.
Scottish Rugby Radio, Sky Channel 0195, every Monday at 9 p.m. Join Stuart Cameron and his guests for news, match reports and expert comment on the Scottish game. The website has daily news updates and 12 radio channels with extra material. ScottishRugbyRadio.com.
4 minutes into the first half, Falkirk had got their opening try, and it was 4 minutes into the second half, with a perfect sense of symmetry, that they got try number 4. It was big man Cole Ronald who set it up, hauled down after a thundering burst just short of the line. The cavalry arrived. Kevin McKenzie was the man there who thought he was going to pinch the try, got his hands on the ball, but just as he was driven over, flanker Callum McCaskill grabbed the ball, got the touchdown, and that was the bonus point for Falkirk after 44 minutes. Trying to run out of their own 22. It's never a great idea, and well, it didn't work for Falkirk on this occasion because fullback Cameron Drake penalised for holding on, and Duncan Weir slotted his second penalty, 24 points to 6 after 46 minutes. But from there on in, it was more or less a rearguard action by Cambuslang. And pretty well they did too for all of 20 minutes. But then Falkirk put some real pace in the ball. Stuart McAllister scampering off down the wing. Only one man to beat. Lovely inside ball. And Mike Parsons in for his second try. Right under the posts. Giving Bob Wiley the simplest of conversions. Time to run down the clock. Not for Falkirk, it wasn't. Callum McCaskill setting up that drive. The home side still looking to get points on the board, still wanting to run from inside their own 22, and well, that one looked pretty dangerous until it got tidied up. Reset. Andrew Cameron looking for some support, and he got it from winger Chris Harris, scampering away down the wing. Oh dear, almost a rerun of the previous try. Andy Dick coming across to no avail. The ball switched inside to Roddy Denham in support for Falkirk's try number 6. Bob Wiley again, no problem with the conversion. 38 points to 6 with 7 minutes to go. Falkirk weren't finished though. Final wee move straight off the training paddock, and there was the big lock forward, Cole Ronald, in for his second try. Again under the posts. Again, straightforward conversion for Bob Wiley. 45 points to 6. And Cambuslang, well, they'd given a lot in defence, but this is a seriously good Falkirk side. And all credit to Cambuslang. They had the last play of the game inside the Falkirk 22. Duncan Weir slinging the ball out to Gregor Jones. David Donga in the line. Robbie Japs pass to David Patterson, but oh, the final pass to Gary Scott going to ground. And that was the final play of the afternoon. Brian Freeman blew the final whistle. Falkirk still top of the table after a 45 points to 6 win. After the game, we caught up with the man who stood for election as president of the Scottish Rugby Union last year, Jim Stevenson, who was wearing the number 18 jersey in the middle of that Cambuslang front row in the last 10 minutes or so.
You know, it'd be great for someone that's still got a great grassroots at heart to be at the helm, as it were, of the SRU. So I'd be delighted, if I got the same support that I got last year, I'd be delighted to actually throw my hat in the ring. But Falkirk are by far the best team that we've played in the league this year, and I'm sure they'll get promotion and do well in Premier 3, and we wish them well at Cambuslang.
I enjoy refereeing. It's been a great experience being here. The rugby community is very strong and the support is great, and they also move the ball really well, so they were running the ball. And the other thing I particularly enjoyed is they were very compliant, very respectful, and that's most you can ask. Come out and enjoy yourself here, and it's been a great experience.
No, I'm very happy with that. Job done, bonus point, that was the target at the start of the game. Very muddy pitch, so to get the tries that were scored, I'm delighted with the boys for doing that.
So Falkirk stay well on the road to promotion to Premier 3, and it looks likely they'll go up there along with Garnock. They're so far ahead of the rest of the clubs in National 1. It really now is going to be a battle for the title. And I hope our viewers in Canada appreciate the influence that Brianne Freeman had on this game this afternoon. The 30 players on the park certainly appreciated the way that she looked after this game. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Sunnyside, Falkirk.
Today's match is brought to you in association with Falkirk Rugby Club and Cambuslang Rugby Club.